And folks, the Falcons actually pick up Bijan Robinson at pick number 8. And I just have to say, I really do not like that they didn't just time travel back to 2018 to go get Lamar Jackson. The only way this team can compete is if they get Lamar Jackson and time travel to go get him, guys. I don't know why they're not doing that. What's going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Welcome back to Rise Up Rundown. And if you're new here, welcome. So, this video is a little different from what I have made in the past because I don't think it's such an interesting topic, but I don't think that I've ever made this video before. And that is goals that I would like the Atlanta Falcons to accomplish in the draft. Now, I've made mock drafts and, I've made my opinions on, they should get this position in the first round. But I never I never went over more than one goal, I guess you could say, for the Falcons draft, or at least it doesn't feel like it. And so I just wanted to do something a little new today. I'm going to go over 3 goals that I hope the Falcons accomplish in the draft. Now, are they going to get all of this done? Maybe, probably not, but we'll see what happens. But you'll see a little more of what I mean in this video, but this draft is very crucial because Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith are entering year 3 in Atlanta. They've done a good job. Arthur Smith has overachieved in his last 2 years with the team, and he's developed some players. Terry Fontenot has been great at drafting and obviously bringing in some big-time players in free agency. But this draft, you have to basically hit on this one to really, really hope that our future is bright, I guess, in Atlanta. It's looking bright, but let's hope that this draft can make it even brighter, I guess. Let's go over my goals that I think the Falcons should accomplish in the NFL draft of 2023. The first goal is you have to go defense in the first round. We've always been going offense in the first round. Well, not always, but it feels like we have. The last time we went defense in the first round was in 2020 with AJ Terrell, and that did work out. But then last year we had Drake London, a receiver, Kyle Pitts in 2021, a tight end, and then Calvin Ridley, a receiver in 2018. 2019 we get 2 offensive linemen. That's my guinea pig running around and messing things up. If you hear any noise. It's not that those players we picked up in the first round suck, but at some point we kind of have to address this defense even more. And we can do that. We've picked up some great players in free agency, and we've drafted well on defense with Arnold Ebiketie and then AJ Terrell in the past. This group of defensive players that we could get in the first round, whether it be Christian Gonzalez, Devin Witherspoon, if Jalen Carter falls on our lap, we could go get him. Sounds kind of weird, but, I would go defense no matter what. I know Bijan Robinson probably sounds pretty intriguing for Arthur Smith and that powerful run game. Maybe a receiver could sound intriguing for Arthur Smith, but you have to go defense no matter what. And I've made it pretty clear that I would go pass rush if I were the GM, but if they go corner, I would understand it. The second goal is to get some receiver help in at least the second or third round. If you go maybe corner in the first round, and then maybe pass rush in the second. And then maybe you go get some receiver help in the third round. I'm okay with that. Or if you get receiver help in the second round, that also is okay with me. It doesn't exactly look like the Falcons are looking to get a little more pass rush help than they probably think they need, because they got Calais Campbell, Ryan Nielsen, David Onyemata. I don't know why, but I feel like they're basically saying they're not going to get a big pass rush help in the draft. At least not in the first 1 to possibly 2 rounds. Maybe they're just waiting for next year's draft or something, but I don't know. It doesn't really look like it looks like they could either go corner or Bijan Robinson in the first round. Is basically what I'm saying. So if they get a pass rush in the third round, I guess I understand it. But at least spend the second round on a wide receiver, because the wide receivers are not completely set yet. I like Matt Collins and Scotty Miller, but let's not act like they're going to be these elite receivers in the years to come. We still got to do a little better than that. I'm excited to see what they can do in 2023, but again, let's not act like they're the future. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got to be a little better at receiver here. Olamide Zaccheaus could probably be a good number 3 for a contending team, but he shouldn't really be our number 2. And then I like Drake London and Kyle Pitts, but we still got to develop them. So I think you could get a little more receiver help is all I'm really trying to say. And then the third round, honestly, maybe you go offensive line in the later rounds of the draft. I'm actually a little higher on the offensive line this year. I think it's actually a pretty good unit. And I like that they brought back, Chris Lindstrom, Caleb McGarry, but they could probably use another center and a left guard for sure. So maybe you could get offensive line later on in the draft. So I don't know. The offensive line to me is maybe like the second or third biggest strength on the team, but you could also still improve it. Pass protection hasn't been as good as run protection for this offensive line. So let's try and improve that later on in the draft. That was kind of a mock draft in a way. I'm just not predicting or choosing the players that I would like the Falcons to see. A mock draft would kind of be a little more when the draft is approaching for this channel, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys with the video this Friday, or this Sunday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Love and appreciate you all for the support, and as always, rise up.